We have a couple of pending questions from the previous episode. Rami from Egypt had a question. When should we say Ameen during the audible prayer? Also, should we say it out loud? Okay. When should we say Ameen? When the Imam finishes from the recitation of Surah Al-Fatiha entirely, and he says وَلَضَّالِّينَ, then he starts saying Ameen, because the Imam too should say Ameen. The word Ameen, معناها, its meaning is Allahumma stajib, O Allah, answer this invocation, because Surah Al-Fatiha is all about dua and invocation. As we explained before in the hadith, that Allah the Almighty says, قَسَمْتُ الصَّلَاةَ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَ عَبْدِي نَصْفَيْنِ, I have divided as-salah, and he means with that Surah Al-Fatiha, into two halves. One half is pertaining the praise and glorification that will begin by praising Allah, exalting Allah, and glorifying Allah. Then the other half is about asking, making a dua, and the dua is اهدنا الصراط المستقيم, guide us to the straight path. At that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, هذا لعبدي ولعبدي ما سأل. Abdi, my servant, will get what he asked for. So the Imam is making the dua, and while he was making the dua, we were listening attentively in order to say, all of us in congregation and out loud, as it has been narrated with many companions of the Prophet ﷺ, that the ta'meen, the action of saying Ameen after the Imam finishes the recitation of Surah Al-Fatiha, the ta'meen of the companions used to ring the masjid. It was so out loud in such a way that it would ring the roof of the masjid. So the Imam and the ma'mumeen, the followers, should say Ameen. And by the way, there are a couple of things. Number one, a hadith in which the Prophet ﷺ says, whosoever's ta'meen, which means saying Ameen, coincides with the ta'meen of the malaikah, the angels, غُفِرَ لَهُ ذَنْبُهُ غُفِرَ لَهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنْبِهِ, which also means it is not only you and the Imam who have to say Ameen, but the angels who are attending the prayers as well do say Ameen. So the Prophet ﷺ says, if you're saying Ameen coincides with the sayings of the angels Ameen, your sins will be forgiven. Because imagine the malaika are praying for you. This is the first thing I wanted to point to. The second thing is that saying Ameen is only in the Salah. Not if you recite the Fatiha while reading the Quran or reviewing your sabaq or reading it for any other reason. The saying of Ameen was taught to the Prophet ﷺ by Angel Gabriel, peace be upon him, to be said in the Salah, whether it's a fard or nafil prayer.